Well, one of the main factors that we decided to go for the solar panels was the rising cost of electricity, and we didn't know where that was going to stop. Also, we were going to get an electric vehicle as well, so that was going to increase our electricity usage. Also, we have 5 children, so we're trying to promote to them about getting away from fossil fuels and the importance of the planet and climate change and everything. But one of the main things was the financial benefit of being able to produce our own electricity and run the car and that from that, and not be susceptible to sort of market changes and things like that in the electric price. Well, initially I went to Google doing some research and looking for companies that supply and fit solar panels, but also I needed some education into the benefits of them and what would suit us best. I believe I did about 5 initial quotations, and DES were the first ones to come back to me, but they were also the most informative. The first thing was I felt I was talking to a person, not a corporation. I had Richard's email and phone number. He contacted me as well, so it was the same person all of the time. And I felt that they had not just experience and being a local company, but he wasn't just trying to sell to me. He was trying to find the right product for my needs and everything. So that definitely helped in my decision, but also not being a huge corporation that switching from person to person, he could always pick up the ball with my needs and questions straight away. So that was a huge advantage for me. Richard's dealt with everything from the start to the finish, especially the installation. We had a very clear map of on what days the surveyor was going to come. It was always to suit our needs as a family and fitted around us, but also the installation, we knew when the scaffolding was coming. The roofers, again, they arrived on schedule. They were only here for sort of 2 days, but they were absolutely fantastic. They showed us what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. And also the installation, I'm not massive on electricity and things like that, so the electrician who actually wired the whole system up really explained everything to us and the benefits and how easy the system is to use. One of the final parts of the installation is the electrician downloaded the app onto my phone, and the app is absolutely fantastic. It shows me how much we have in our battery, how much electricity we're actually producing, how much we're selling back to the grid, and it actually gives me a figure, a daily, weekly, monthly and annual figure on how much income we're producing as well, which is absolutely fantastic. But one of the main benefits is when we go to charge the electric vehicle, if it's a very bright sunny day and the battery is full by say 11 a.m. and we're selling back to the grid, we can plug the electric car in and charge the battery up fully, and it's running all off of the solar, which for us is absolutely fantastic. So the app is Fox Cloud, and it gives us a full breakdown, so I can see year to date we've actually produced just shy of 2,400 kilowatts. This month we have made £21.27, and since we've had the panels, it's 240 in total. We have got an increase. We're with Scottish Electricity, and this is based on 2p a kilowatt, and they actually pay 6p a kilowatt. So once we're over onto that tariff, it will triple the amount of income that we're getting. One of the benefits of the app is today it's the 3rd day it's been raining. It's very overcast. We're still producing 0.8 kilowatts of electricity, and we're actually using 0.7. So the solar panels are still satisfying 100% of our electricity needs during the afternoon, which is absolutely fantastic. So there's a misconception that solar panels only work in bright sunshine. They don't. So obviously living in England, it's not Spain, but you still produce a lot of electricity, and having the batteries there. So when you're producing more than you're using, it's charging your battery as well for later usage or in the evening when the sun's gone down, which we find it is absolutely brilliant. But also it's something that Richard really went into detail and explained to us about the The reason we got an extra battery was because we have children, so when they come home from school, we're using the oven in the evening, washing school uniforms and things like that. So as a family, that's why our system was designed like that. Well, since we've had our system fitted, we have reduced our gas and electric bill. We were paying £282 a month. And even after just 3 months of the solar panels, that's actually reduced to 202. It's based on an annual usage of electricity. So once we've had the solar panels a year, that will be reduced down to a minimum. And we've actually made in the first 3 months over £400 in selling electricity back to the grid. So the way we looked at it is how much money are we going to spend on electricity in the next 10 years, especially with an EV. And my daughter's now going to start learning to drive in the next few months, and she will probably get an EV. So our usage is only going to increase. So with the unit price increase of electricity, we could foresee that we would be spending more and more each month, which as a family we didn't want to do. So investing in the solar panels is not only reducing our electric bill and taking away our diesel bill for our old car, but we're actually producing some money. We're receiving some money back from them, which is absolutely fantastic. And we offset that against our gas bill. What I would say to people is contact DES and speak to Richard and discuss your needs and what your goal is moving forward. If you have numerous electric vehicles, I know a lot of companies now are only giving their employees electric vehicles. So what your usage may well be in sort of 3 to 5 years, and let him design the system and take it from there. Because when you analyze it financially on what you're paying and what you could be paying in the next few years to the initial outlay, I think you'll find it more than beneficial financially, but also environmentally as well, which I think they're both just as important as each other.